Okay, good morning. It is Wednesday the 12th of November and I am at Cleveland Lighthouse Point, Raby Bay, Cleveland. It's a beautiful sunny morning. I'm not wearing the old attire today because it will blow off. So obviously the tide's out. It's quite a fresh breeze blowing. And there's some noisy pensioners behind me, but we'll forget about them. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you too. You gotta love these Australians, they're very friendly. You'll talk to anybody, especially me. Okay, Cleveland Point, I'll show you the lighthouse soon, but it's hazy, breezy, but it's just nice. It's, you know, back in England it's rain, cold, so I'm enjoying this while I can. So there's Cleveland Point Lighthouse. Just a big roundabout here, but we'll get to that shortly. Just got to watch the traffic behind me. So here we have the Lighthouse Restaurant and Bar. It was quite busy this morning. So the lighthouse is actually just hidden behind those trees, but we'll come to it in a moment.
Take me back to where I was before.
But it doesn't look as good when the tide's out, I'm afraid, but doesn't matter, you get a feel for the place, don't you?
Life is full of worries coming in.
Oh yeah, there she is.
Just let 'em go.
And there's your lighthouse. I've seen bigger ones and better ones, but it doesn't matter. They're proud of it. And it looks like it's been well maintained. So this is the old courthouse. It's now a restaurant, but I'll take some details on that photograph after. Take some stills. And there's a bay just over there. So this building once been the local courthouse. Originally built in 1853 as living quarters for local workers at a nearby sawmill. It later served as a police station and a local lockup, and it was converted into a cafe in the 1960s to serve ferry passengers at the Paxton Street jetty, which is now demolished, and it was extended to a restaurant in 1977. The building still retains its old world features with rumours even of a resident ghost. So there you go. So here we have the Grand View Hotel. Now there is a bit of literature, history about the place, so I'll have to look that up. Built in, it was completed in 1851. So it's a variety of interest since then. No doubt I might be able to find some black and white historical photos. go over to that notice board over there. That might help.
You said we should leave this place behind, head to New Orleans, start.
So we've arrived at one of the Queensland's oldest licensed hotels, known by many names over its long history. Built in 1853 by Francis Bigg, this building was first managed by a former convict, John Cassin, and his wife Mary, as Cassin's family hotel and boarding house. In its time it was also known as the Brighton Boarding House, before being licensed as Brighton Hotel in 1864. And it was raised by 2 stories in 1891, giving guests grand views of the Moreton Bay. It was fittingly renamed the Grandview Hotel in 1909. I am just a minefield of information, especially when it's laid out in front of you like that.
So ring the ancient bells, how they got a story to tell. It's a spectacle, a festival spell.
So this area is opposite the Grandview Hotel,
Cruising along
and it's a fine examples of trees. Okay, I don't know what type of trees they are, but I'll try and find out. But what I'm trying to say is that the world famous Australian aviator Sir Charles Clifford Smith, he took Arthur Smith for a flight in an Avro 504K around about 1929. And the flight took off opposite the original Cleveland showgrounds, opposite the Grandview Hotel at Cleveland Point. So that's the reason I'm talking about this, is because there's the Grandview Hotel, which we just visited, and this must be the area of Cleveland Point, which is obviously very established now with trees. I must stop the rambling. So this is a rather nice area. It's just one of a few little canals or bays that the people with boats can come and moor at their own leisure, at their own mooring point. All looks very nice, I must admit. Reminds me of Florida, this. So, what day is it today? Thursday. Thursday the 13th. And we are at Nudgee Beach, N-U-D-G-E-E. And it's a bright and breezy beach, very near Brisbane Airport. You might be able to see that over there, just took off. So I would imagine on a stormy day, this will really get battered. Anyway, I shall show you the rest of the scene. So there we are. At a risk of getting wet. Jenny's wife was sitting in the car, and so is Amanda. Right, so where are we going, Amanda? Ah, the Boondall Wetlands.
No fishing or crabbing or hunting.
Taboo Dagon track. This track passes through mangroves, fringing the shores of Moreton Bay and the banks of Nudgee Creek. And the bird life abounds.
In the mangroves and midways along the circuit is a bird tide overlooking the tidal flat at the creek mouth. At low tide,
Yes.
flats the bank.
I know what it is. So this is the mangroves. Yes.
High tide.
High tide. It's very earthy, that water, isn't it? It's all very interesting, you know. I know, it's all very interesting.
This is what I wanted to take you to the other day at Hanley. You know, I said to go to the boardwalk, it was very simple.
Yes,
I find it fascinating.
well it is really.
Mangroves, you know, and it almost looks like when you get round here, you expect to see crocodiles, but there is no crocodiles.
Oh,
You think you would see crocodiles, don't you?
you'd think so, wouldn't you?
More open.
It's all so quiet. So the tide's in, but it's so where we were a few minutes ago, the Nudgee Beach, and now we've just moved down a bit, and it's as still as I don't know what. Calm as a mill pond. That's what it is. So I've lost my dead cat, but not to worry, I'll get another one.
The heart's okay.
Yes, my heart's alright, and we got the dead cat back. You'll be pleased to know, slightly sodden. So this Ford Anglia has seen better days. We're situated in Sanford.
Oh, you're right.
No, carry on. Situated in Sanford.
Is it a Rambler?
Where are we?
No idea.
Sanford. You will navigate. So, but thank you very much.
Oh, good. I'm going to come back and give you $3. $3 because she gave you the wrong change.
Right, thank you.
Go out tonight.
So we just got scone and coffee. The snacks.
Hot scone.
Hot scone. Oh, it's a hot scone. And this. This Ford Anglia apparently was used in the Harry Potter film, and there is a Harry Potter museum here which will go in shortly. So there's the Ford Anglia. I'm almost sure it's Anglia, but I'm sure some of my friends will say, "Oh no, it's not. It's this." Well, okay. I always stand corrected. So this is something that it is. So we're in the Harry Potter Museum in Sanford. So we saw the car outside, and yes, it was used in film number 2.
Thank you.
I like the school attire here, Jen. I like the school attire here. So this is another view of Sanford. It's quite a nice little tourist village. Plenty of cafes, and some with themes like the Harry Potter one. I've seen these before. Some lovely examples of Harley Davidson. So here's something you don't see every day. Actually, looking for a carpentry apprentice. So we're at the Botanical Gardens in Mount Cootha. Now to read the name, it's Mount and then COOTH hyphen THA. So me being a foreigner, I kept saying Mount Cootha. And this lady said, no, it's Cootha. Thank you. And most of the walk, I believe, is in the shade, which is even better because it's over 28 at the moment on the 15th of November.
Said summer's come soon with you.
Pardon, Jan?
Said summer's come soon with you.
Yeah, so apparently summer's come soon, and back home it's raining and windy. But we've had another 2 weeks of this, so we're okay. Looks like we're going to go into a domed area, planetarium type thing. A message for Amanda. Right in the far distance there is a red and white crane. Is that the crane that we keep seeing, Amanda? You'll know what I'm talking about. So we're coming to the domed area and the smell is lovely and it is so humid, obviously. Jen is struggling, unfortunately, in the heat and the humidity. There, and then you saw the peace lilies always up here. So these are the Medinilla Magnifica. I only know that because I read up on it, like you do. So we're in the arid region area of the Botanical Gardens with all your succulent cacti. Oh, look at that spider up there. Well, you might not be able to see it on this, but right, come, it's a big one. Oh dear God. Garvey again. we're in the Japanese section. And this particular section is a bonsai. The white fig. Really nice, aren't they? Juniper. That's a lovely version. Weeping fig. Juniperus chinensis. Bet you didn't know that, did you? It's a nice one. Bougainville glabra. And there's another juniperus. I like that one. Some lovely examples. Right, so I'll do some stills now. I look hot and bothered because I am hot. Not bothered because this is just really, really interesting. Well, good morning, my friends. Tuesday morning, 18th of November. We're at Woody Point, which is about 80 kilometres from where we're staying. It's a lovely area. We drove over a long bridge over the Bramley Bay, and the bridge is just in the distant ground there, so I'm going to turn you around and you're going to have a look. So there's Jenny and Amanda, and this is Moreton Bay. The bridge that we just drove across is right over in the distance. We need to watch that my hat doesn't blow off. Can't have that, can we? So we're going to go onto the pier now, onto the jetty. Yeah, it's a lovely day. Quite enjoying this visit. Seeing new things all the time. I'm at the end of the pier now, and just had an interesting chat with a fisherman. He's been here 30 years and he's from London, so he recognised right away that I don't, my accent doesn't fit in. Of course it wouldn't do. We're here 2 weeks. So anyway, so there is Woody Point, and we're looking across at Moreton Bay, and the bay where the road crosses, the bridge there is Bramley Bay, and right in the distance, I don't know if you can see it on this, or the just over there, the cranes. They're at Bristol Port. It's not Bristol, you stupid so. Brisbane Port, and right in the background is Brisbane City. You can just see possibly some of the skyscrapers. Very breezy. There's a few pelicans about. Oh, looks like somebody's caught one there, right at the end. His rod's bending. Might have a heavy weight on. Who knows? Try and get a bit closer. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a nice specimen. Jenny, look. Look. Look, hurry up.
Oh my word.
What is it?
Gummy crab.
Oh,
Wait.
Yes,
a gummy shark, is it that?
yes.
Wow.
So he's coming out for dinner.
Dinner. That's a lively thing.
Wow. Well done.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's going to be dinner.
Gonna be dinner.
Gummy dinner.
Thank you very much. No, it's real. It's not a stuffed Pelican. Stay there, Amanda. So we travel around the coastline now after stopping at Woody Point, and we're following the nearest road to the coastline, going through a place called Margate, and we've just passed a school actually called Humpy Bunk School, and no, come on, don't laugh, keep it serious, and there's a Redcliffe Hall and a Humpy Bunk area. Oh, no, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, coming up to Rotary Park in this little area of the North Lakes. It's actually called Settlement Cove. Now there are lifeguards available on the beach, not that we'll want any, but it's a nice little area. Look at this,
Fluffy thingy.
Sorry?
You got your fluffy cat on.
I have, yes, my dead cat. So Settlement Cove, after we've just passed the Humpy Bunk area. No, you're still laughing. Stop laughing at the back there. I'm serious. So we're in the Redcliffe Moreton Bay area, and that sea is the South Pacific.
Songbird somewhere.
We're heading our way around to Scarborough.
So we're on way to Scarborough. If you're going to Scarborough Fair. The wrong Scarborough, I think that. Part of the Anzac Memorial, same as these here. And this one. Hello, so we're at Cleveland Point, Thursday 20th of November, and it's a beautiful day, 27 degrees. I did this spiel about a minute ago, but I actually never turned the mic on, so I'm now doing it again.
Something to do with your age.
Yeah, Jenny said it's something to do with my age, and she's probably right. Say yes, Jenny. Yeah, so there's the bay, and over to the right is where we got the fish and chips a couple of nights ago. It was pouring down. You can see your hand in front of your face here, but what a difference a couple of days makes. There's the Lighthouse Fish and Chip restaurant and cafe, and today car park is absolutely full, obviously because it's such a nice day and it is a popular point to come.
Well, my road, he knew all about the danger.
So Friday, 21st of November, out again with Jenny and Amanda, and we're at the historic River Mill, which is on Mount Mason, and after this we're going to Tambourine Mount. Okay, so we just had a bit of light lunch at the historic River Mill. Now looking down at the lake, which is by the mill. There are turtles in here, and sometimes, depending on the time of the year, there are large eels. So there's your turtles. I'm trying to get a bit closer. There they are. Looks like they're used to people being here. Look, they're all coming to be fed. And I've nothing to feed them with. It's like Turtle Central down there.
I found myself in the city, in the midst of pretty lights, and I told my friends I was waiting on a train. The truth is I don't know where I slept last night. Now it's too early to say goodbye. And it's nowhere close to closing time. Don't walk out on me. I got this feeling that there's something here. Don't just leave me standing in the street. I know there's something in your head saying stay, my dear. So we stood on the edge of the street. No money in our pockets, just the shoes up on our feet. But lately you've been getting sick of walking, I could see. So we headed back down that road. I could tell that you were smiling even though you didn't know. But nowadays your teeth don't show, and I'm to blame. Now it's too early to say goodbye. And it's nowhere close to closing time.
So we're on the Galilee Walk, Tambourine Mountain. It's sort of a long drive through a lovely wooded area and steep hills. And there's all sorts of shops here. This one's a Christmas shop, of course, but there are a couple of clock shops. And it's a general tourist place, but nevertheless, it's still nice to visit. So you got a wee bit of Scotland here. Oh, here we are, whistling Duck Village. So apparently this has got some very interesting cuckoo clocks in. So we'll have a look. German cuckoo clock nest. $25,000. Rhodium plated navigator made in Germany.
Clouds in the sky, cold as ice upon the heights. And the top of that tall crest, we breathe the air into our chest. Oh, the wind kept on whistling, cutting all the cracks in our skin. But we saw the morning sunrise, clear and bright, open up our eyes. Gaze upon the westward road, shining oh so far and wide. High up on the rocky knolls, across the sea of sand and stone, we wore the miles on the slopes.
Hello again. Saturday, 22nd of November this time, and the days just go on. It's been really quick since we came on the 1st of November, and we've really enjoyed it up to now. Andy and Mac have gone out of the way to make us welcome, and we do appreciate that. So we are at Victoria Point. I'll just turn around now and show you what it is. So Victoria Point is a departure area for Cuchimudlo, which is the island there, and we were there a couple of days ago, and like I said on that one, it was it's about a 17-minute ride, ferry ride, and the ferry just leaves from over there. A nice day again. Got some young lad fishing at the end. This is part of the mainland of Cleveland. You can see just in the distance there. Just a slight breeze, just keeping it cool, which is good for us Brits that can't stand the bloody hot weather. No, I didn't mean it like that. For people like us who can't stand the hot weather, even though we come to a place like Australia, at times it's a bit overpowering, but we're still glad to be here. That's the main thing, seeing new things, meeting new people. And I must admit the Australians are very friendly, and I do like, we're in Queensland of course, and I do like the system they have whereby you want to hop on this ferry, say that ferry there, from there to Cuchimudlo. There's one just leaving now. I mean, 50p each way for one person, 50 cents then, which is actually 25p in UK money. You hop on a train to Brisbane, and it's like 10 bob each way, you know. We went to the Botanical Gardens the other day. How much is it to go in? Well, no, you don't pay, it's well, thank you. Little things like that. You hop on the bus, you hop on the catamaran, it's 50p, 25p, you know. In car parks, you don't pay anything. You just find a car park, like on here now. You just find a bay, park up, and away you go. Honestly, the UK has a lot to learn, and this is very friendly to car drivers, you know, for parking. Even if we went into Cleveland, which is obviously only about 5-6 kilometres from here anyway. So we're going to Cleveland just to do just a little bit of shopping, sit down, have a coffee, etc. Pull into a parking bay, back into a parking bay, fine, not a problem at all. Go into a multi-storey car park. The other night we went to see to an Apple store, which is in one of the main shopping centres. We went one evening, straight into the underground car park there, park up, no problem, no pay, no problem. They're very civilised here. We do have a lot to learn. Anyway, it seems like I'm on a rant. I really just wanted to show you just what we're doing here now, which isn't a lot, it's just an easy day for us today. And it looks like this is a marine rescue service station for Victoria Point. Very impressive rescue boat there. Very impressive rescue boat. I was just in the way of the traffic there. And I would imagine that's where he goes out, where I've just been, where I was stood. Just there. I imagine that's where they go out. And they've also got some smaller units by the looks of it here. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have all the kit. Look at the size of those engines. Marvellous. Yeah, Marine Rescue QLD, Victoria Point. So like a few days ago, when I was showing I took a photograph of a GPS coordinate to Marina. This is exactly the same. So if you, when you're watching this video, wherever you are, in the UK or the USA, if you put this, these GPS coordinates, it'll show you exactly where I'm speaking from.